What if I told you that one event lasting only a few hours changed the destiny of millions for over 1,300 years? A battle fought in a desert with only a small group of followers against one of the most powerful empires of its time. Yet today, its impact is stronger than many of history's greatest wars. But here's the shocking part. Most people know Karbala as a tragic battle. Few know the hidden facts, strategic decisions, political realities, and extraordinary moments that transformed it into one of history's most powerful symbols of resistance. Today, we're uncovering 15 fascinating facts about Karbala that most documentaries never mention. And fact number 1 completely changes how many people understand why Karbala happened in the first place. Fact 1. Karbala wasn't originally the destination. One of the most overlooked facts is that Imam Husayn was not originally heading to Karbala. Historical accounts indicate that he was responding to invitations from supporters in Kufa. Thousands of letters reportedly arrived, urging him to come and lead them. But before he reached Kufa, the political situation dramatically changed. The journey that began as a response to public support would ultimately lead to one of history's most defining moments. Fact 2. Thousands of letters changed history. Imagine receiving thousands of messages from people promising loyalty. Historical records describe a massive correspondence from Kufa. These invitations played a major role in shaping the events that followed. Had those letters never been sent, the history of Karbala might never have unfolded the way it did. Fact 3. The name Karbala has mysterious origins. Even historians debate the exact origin of the word Karbala. Some link it to ancient Mesopotamian roots, others connect it to older regional languages. The fascinating reality? The land that would become famous worldwide was once an ordinary location with little historical significance. Fact 4. The battle lasted far less than most people think. Many imagine a prolonged military campaign. In reality, the decisive confrontation occurred within a relatively short time frame. Yet, its influence outlasted entire empires. It's one of the greatest examples of how historical impact is not measured by duration. Fact 5. Water became a central element of the story. One of the most remembered aspects of Karbala involves access to water. The Euphrates River was nearby. Control over resources became a crucial factor in the unfolding events. This transformed the battle from a political conflict into a profound humanitarian tragedy remembered across centuries. Fact 6. The numbers were extremely uneven. Historians differ on exact figures. However, nearly all accounts agree on one thing. There was a significant numerical imbalance. This imbalance helped create the powerful narrative of courage against overwhelming odds that continues to resonate today. Fact 7. Women played a critical role after the battle. Here's something many people overlook. The story of Karbala did not end on the battlefield. Figures such as Lady Zainab became central to preserving and communicating what happened. Without those efforts, much of the event's historical memory may have been lost. Fact 8. The real battle continued after the war ended. The military confrontation ended, but the battle of narratives had only begun. Messages, speeches, testimonies, and public reactions spread across the region. In many ways, the struggle for historical memory became as influential as the battle itself. Fact 9. Karbala shook the Umayyad Empire. The event generated reactions far beyond Iraq. Public opinion shifted in various regions. Political tensions increased, and Karbala became one of the most discussed events of its era. Its consequences echoed throughout the Umayyad period. Fact 10. The location became a global pilgrimage site. Few battlefields in history continue attracting millions centuries later. Yet Karbala evolved into one of the world's most significant pilgrimage destinations. People travel from across continents to visit the site and commemorate its legacy. Fact 11. The message transcended religious boundaries. Many leaders, writers, and activists from different backgrounds have referenced Karbala. The themes of sacrifice, justice, dignity, and resistance resonate far beyond a single community. This universal appeal explains why the story continues inspiring people globally. Fact 12. Arbaeen is among the world's largest gatherings. Every year, millions participate in Arbaeen commemorations. The scale of attendance often exceeds many events that receive far greater international media attention. It's a remarkable example of how historical memory can remain alive across generations. Fact 13. Poetry helped preserve Karbala. Before modern media existed, poetry became one of the most powerful tools for preserving history. Countless poems, elegies, and recitations carried the story across centuries. In many ways, poets became the historians of collective memory. Fact 14. The lesson of Karbala continues to evolve. Every generation finds new meaning in Karbala. Some see political resistance, others see moral courage, others focus on faith, sacrifice, or social justice. The interpretation evolves, but the influence remains. Fact 15. Why Karbala still matters today. More than 13 centuries later, Karbala remains relevant because it asks a timeless question. What should a person do when faced with injustice? That question has no expiration date. Empires rise and fall, borders change, generations come and go. Yet the story of Karbala survives because it speaks to a struggle that exists in every era. So, which fact surprised you the most? Was it the thousands of letters from Kufa, the role of Lady Zainab in preserving history, or the fact that a brief battle transformed the thinking of millions for over 1,300 years? Comment your answer below.